You know, call it what you want, but there's something about when you're in that zone and a beautiful woman walks by you and she compliments you, which doesn't always happen to men, but she does, and you tip your cap, thank you, and you keep it moving. You can call it what you want, but I'm going to tell you something. There's something about being in that zone where you're not even worried about women at that moment. All you're worried about is your health, your finances, your children, and God. The rest of it, you don't even care about. You're oblivious to it. You see, as men, our problems typically stem from women. I'm not blaming women, but I'm saying if you ask any men, any problems that they've had in their life somehow are connected to a woman. Doesn't matter what the situation is. Most times they will tell you about a situation and it always ends up to be somehow connected to a woman. I'm in a place right now where I've been off the dating apps for over a month. Took down all my profiles. I have not actively pursued anybody, and I've just started refocusing on exercising every day. I never stopped exercising, but now I'm trying to make sure I'm more consistent. I've got back to reading. I've got back to focus on writing more. I've got back to focus on doing more of the podcast, releasing more episodes, and I've gotten back to definitely focus on my live broadcast and interacting with everybody and building up that community. And there's something special, and I want to share this with men, anybody listening. If you are a man who has been single for a while, and maybe you're starting to wonder, when am I going to find this person? Or you're like me, and you're just tired of the swipe culture. Swipe left, swipe right. Every damn application, swipe, swipe, swipe. If you're tired of it, tired of selling yourself to every person that comes your way that asks the same damn questions, and then it fizzles out to nothing, and you're just left with an inbox full of dead-end conversations. If you're like me, I'm telling you right now, I'm in a place right now where it doesn't even matter how beautiful a woman is that approaches me now. I'm so locked into myself and what I'm doing that I'll just tip my hat and say thank you for the compliment and keep moving. Not because I have a ring on it, because I don't. Not because I'm in a situation, because I'm not. Not because I have someone that I've been dating, because I don't. Not even because I have a potential of somebody. Just simply for the fact that, you know what? I'm a good fucking man. And to be honest with you, there are not a lot of us. And guess what? I'm at a point now where you gotta earn this good man. I no longer care to jump every time a woman says she's interested in me. I'm in a point now where you gotta work, you gotta earn this good man. And I know that it's hard for a lot of men because, we get lonely and, we don't know what to do with ourselves, especially as you get older. Your circle of friends gets smaller. You don't really have the guys that you hang out with all the time. You're kind of in a situation where you go to work and come home, and that noise, that quietness at home can be extremely loud, if you know what I mean, because you're by yourself. But if you can get there by keeping yourself busy, by working out, by reading, by writing, by having some tea or coffee instead of having a beer or a few beers to end your night every night. If you can get there, I promise you, man, I've never felt like this before. I've never felt this right here. If you can get right here, it's like a superpower, man. Because it's like, when the women say, I know my worth, it's a man's version of knowing his worth. And that is taking a compliment, tipping your hat, saying thank you, and keeping it moving. Because the strange thing about that is, most women are going to be like, wow, he didn't stop to say hello to me. He didn't stop to have a conversation with me. He didn't ask me my name. He didn't ask me for a phone number. He just tipped his hat, said thank you, and kept going. Is it me? Am I not beautiful? Did I not make myself available? What's going on? And if you're listening, you're a woman, it's not you. It's not. But there has to start being more effort. At least in my case, there's got to be more effort. I'm no longer jumping at any woman that comes my way. I know what I'm worth. I know what I'm about. I know I'm a great fucking father. I know I'm a great man. I know how much I help kids. I know how much I help other people who are struggling in life. I know what I do every day that brings value to not only my life, but so many other people's lives. And I'm sorry, but I'm not willing to sacrifice any of that just because a pretty woman says hello to me. There's got to be some effort there. Got to be some effort. I've been single for going on 9 years. And I'll go 9 more if I have to. If that's what it takes to really end up in that relationship that God has been telling me about every time I'm in the Word or every time I'm in prayer, then I'll do it. But I'm no longer getting excited or overwhelmed or whatever about anybody that says hi to me, and I think I gotta approach them and start not doing it no more. So my advice to you, if you're watching this, and you are a man who's tired of the swipe culture, who's tired of always making the effort, who's tired of feeling like they're chasing, stop. Just stop. And anytime you get a compliment, tip your hat and say thank you, and keep it moving. Start making these women put in some effort to get to know who you are. Start making these women reach out to you and want to talk to you and ask you about your life, about who you are, and make them sell themselves to you. Or don't do it at all. Continue watching porn. Continue the swipe culture every day. And be in a spot of depression because all these conversations you're having with people are just dead-end conversations. So you run back to your favorite porn website and you do what most men do. But I can tell you right now, it's not for the betterment of you, your life, or even you finding anybody. All of that is detrimental to all of it. So that is my recommendation. Get into the zone, start taking care of yourself, start reading, start writing. Instead of coming home, putting back a bunch of beer, why don't you put back some tea? Have some tea. If you're gonna watch a little TV, maybe watch something that's gonna teach you something. Maybe get into the Word, pray a little bit. Find a way to keep you busy, and then go to sleep when you're supposed to go to sleep. And repeat. every day. That's where I'm at right now. And I'm telling you from experience, I'm in a great place right now. That's all I got. I love you guys, man. Like I always say, my life isn't perfect. Oftentimes it is a mess, but for me, it is the perfect mess. Peace.